The Cola Chronicles, from humble tonic to global icon. Imagine a small-town pharmacy in North Carolina. The year is 1893. A young pharmacist is experimenting with a new drink. He wants to create a refreshing beverage for his customers. This is how Pepsi Cola was born. Fast forward 125 years, Pepsi is a global giant. It's one of the most recognized brands in the world. Pepsi's journey is a remarkable story. It's a tale of innovation, resilience, and fierce competition. From those humble beginnings, Pepsi challenged industry giants. It captured the spirit of generations. Pepsi's story is about more than just a drink. It's about ambition, marketing genius, and cultural influence. This is the story of Pepsi, told in 10 minutes. Get ready to dive into a century of rivalry, innovation, and the pursuit of the perfect fizz. We will explore Pepsi's daring marketing campaigns. We will see how it became a cultural icon. Get ready to experience the remarkable story of Pepsi. It's a story that reflects the American dream. It's about taking risks. It's about connecting with people on a personal level. Pepsi's success is a testament to its ability to adapt and evolve. From a local pharmacy drink to a global beverage giant, Pepsi's story continues to inspire. The fizz takes flight. Pepsi's early days and rebirth. Caleb Bradham, the pharmacist who created Pepsi Cola, had a vision. He wanted to make a drink that was both delicious and healthy. He called his creation Brad's Drink. He believed in its ability to aid digestion and boost energy. Bradham's creation quickly gained local popularity. People loved the unique taste. They appreciated its supposed health benefits. In 1898, Bradham decided to rename his drink Pepsi Cola. The name cleverly played on the word dyspepsia, highlighting its digestive benefits. The early 1900s were a time of growth for Pepsi. The drink's popularity spread beyond North Carolina. Bradham expanded production. He started selling Pepsi Cola franchises. However, the good times wouldn't last. World War I brought sugar rationing. This was a major blow to the soft drink industry. Pepsi faced financial struggles. The company declared bankruptcy in 1923. This could have been the end of Pepsi Cola. However, a savvy businessman named Charles Guth saw potential in the struggling brand. He would lead Pepsi to a remarkable comeback. Post-war powerhouse rebranding and the rise of a challenger. Charles Guth's arrival marked a turning point for Pepsi. He recognized the need for change. Guth overhauled the company's image. He introduced a new logo. He launched aggressive marketing campaigns. Guth understood the power of branding. He positioned Pepsi as a youthful, affordable alternative to Coca-Cola. A key part of this strategy was targeting a new demographic: young people. Pepsi's marketing began to reflect this new direction. The brand embraced vibrant colors. It used catchy slogans. Pepsi's advertising started appearing in places frequented by young people. One of Pepsi's most successful moves was partnering with Hollywood. The company signed Joan Crawford, a major movie star, as a brand ambassador. This move brought a touch of glamour to the brand. Pepsi was becoming more than just a drink. It was becoming a symbol of style and aspiration. The Pepsi Generation, a cultural phenomenon, is born. The post-World War II era marked a period of significant cultural shifts. Young people were looking for something new, something that resonated with their aspirations. Pepsi, with its focus on youth and modernity, was perfectly positioned to capture this emerging market. Pepsi's advertising campaigns became bolder and more innovative. The company introduced the iconic Pepsi Generation campaign. This campaign celebrated the energy, optimism, and individuality of young people. It resonated deeply with the youth of the time. Pepsi became more than just a drink. It became a symbol of youth culture. It represented a break from tradition. It embodied a spirit of optimism and progress. This connection with a generation proved to be a masterstroke for Pepsi. It cemented its place as a cultural force. The Pepsi Generation campaign was a defining moment in advertising history. It helped to solidify Pepsi's image as a youthful and rebellious brand. It also demonstrated the power of connecting with consumers on an emotional level. This approach would continue to guide Pepsi's marketing efforts for decades to come. Section 5. Cola Wars. Battling for global dominance. The rivalry between Pepsi and Coca-Cola, often referred to as the Cola Wars, is one of the most legendary battles in business history. As both brands expanded globally, the competition intensified. They engaged in aggressive marketing campaigns. They fought for shelf space. They even tried to outdo each other in blind taste tests. The Cola Wars led to some of the most memorable advertising campaigns in history. Pepsi in particular became known for its celebrity endorsements. They signed on some of the biggest names in music and sports, including Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, Lionel Messi. Pepsi's marketing strategy went beyond traditional advertising. The company understood the power of music and sports to connect with young audiences. They sponsored major concerts. They secured lucrative sports partnerships. The Cola Wars weren't just about marketing. Both companies constantly innovated. They introduced new flavors. They experimented with different packaging sizes and formats. The rivalry pushed both Pepsi and Coca-Cola to become better. It benefited consumers by offering them more choices. It also fueled creative marketing and product development. Section 6. Beyond the bottle, diversification and digital transformation. As the 20th century drew to a close, PepsiCo, the company behind Pepsi, recognized the need to diversify. The company made a series of strategic acquisitions. They expanded into the snack food industry. They acquired brands like Frito-Lay, Tropicana, and Quaker Oats. This diversification strategy proved to be a wise move. It reduced PepsiCo's reliance on the carbonated soft drink market. It also allowed them to tap into new customer bases. PepsiCo also recognized the growing importance of digital technology. The company began to invest heavily in e-commerce and digital marketing. They developed new ways to connect with consumers online. They used data analytics to better understand consumer preferences. This digital transformation was essential for PepsiCo to stay competitive in the 21st century. It allowed them to reach new customers. It helped them to personalize their marketing messages. It also enabled them to gather valuable data to inform future product development and marketing strategies. Section 7. The Social Media SIP, Connecting with Consumers in the Digital Age. PepsiCo embraced social media early on. The company understood the power of these platforms to connect with consumers in a more personal and engaging way. They used social media to launch creative campaigns. They used it to build communities around their brands. Pepsi's social media strategy went beyond simply promoting their products. They used these platforms to engage in conversations about important social issues. They used it to support causes they believed in. This approach helped to humanize the brand. It also allowed them to connect with consumers on a deeper level. Pepsi's social media presence is characterized by its playful tone, its use of humor, and its willingness to engage with fans. The company recognizes that social media is a two-way street. They actively listen to their followers. They respond to comments and questions. This approach has helped to build trust and loyalty among Pepsi's online community. Section 8. Sipping Sustainably. Pepsi's Commitment to a Greener Future. In recent years, PepsiCo has made significant commitments to sustainability. The company has set ambitious goals to reduce its environmental impact. They are working to reduce water and energy consumption. They are exploring more sustainable packaging options. PepsiCo recognizes that sustainability is not just good for the planet, but also good for business. Consumers are increasingly concerned about the environmental impact of the products they buy. They are more likely to support companies that share their values. PepsiCo's sustainability initiatives include reducing water usage in their manufacturing processes, investing in renewable energy sources, developing packaging made from recycled materials, and supporting sustainable agriculture practices. These efforts are part of PepsiCo's broader commitment to corporate social responsibility. They are working to create a more sustainable and equitable future for all. Section 9. The future is Fizzy. Pepsi's enduring legacy and adaptability. Pepsi's journey from a small-town pharmacy drink to a global beverage giant is a testament to the power of innovation, marketing, and cultural relevance. Over the past 125 years, Pepsi has constantly adapted to changing consumer tastes. They have embraced new technologies. They have remained a formidable competitor to Coca-Cola. Pepsi's ability to stay ahead of the curve is evident in its recent moves. The company is investing in healthier beverage options. They are exploring new product categories. They are continuing to leverage the power of digital technology. Pepsi's story is far from over. As we look to the future, one thing is certain. Pepsi will continue to evolve. They will continue to innovate. They will continue to find new ways to connect with consumers around the world. The future of Pepsi is as bright and bubbly as a freshly poured glass of their iconic beverage.